Zagreb, home to Croatian football's brightest young star. Aged just 21 and only 1,68 m tall, Luka Modric of champions Dinamo Zagreb is growing in stature. He played at the FIFA World Cup in Germany and has already drawn comparisons with players from Croatia's golden generation, like Robert Prosinečki and Zvonimir Boban. His rise to the top has surprised many, but a career in football was the midfielder's destiny.
When you see photographs from my childhood, you always see me with a football by my side. From an early age I started playing in the street, but it was my father who made me take the game more seriously, enrolling me in the local football school when I was just 7 years old.
Modric was born into an underprivileged family much affected by the Balkan conflict of the 1990s, and football gave him an escape route from poverty. He signed for Dinamo at the age of 17, but found it hard to establish himself in the first team. So Modric was loaned to Zrinski Mostar of Bosnia-Herzegovina's Premier League, a tough introduction to professional football.
I was accompanied by 2 other players from Dinamo, who were also sent there on loan, so I settled in quickly. The league there isn't of that high a standard, but it certainly is very tough and physical, and you have to learn to adapt to it, especially as a young player. There's quite a lot of dirty play on the pitch, especially punching, and the referees don't get involved to help. This made me a much stronger player, which consequently helped me a lot. It was a big step in my progress.
In July 2004, Modric returned to Croatia, but was again loaned out, this time to modest Inter Zapresic. By December, he'd helped the Zagreb-based club top the league, a rarity in a championship traditionally dominated by Dinamo and Hajduk Split. His performances were so impressive, Dinamo recalled him early.
I didn't feel under any pressure as I fully believed in myself and my ability. And what's more, at Inter I proved what I could do. Obviously, playing for Inter is very different to playing for Dinamo. Unfortunately, the season I joined, things started to go wrong, both for the club and for myself. I didn't manage to get a consistent run in the side, and I picked up an injury. Overall, it was a season I would much rather forget.
Modric has been a revelation since, though. 8 goals from midfield in his first full season with Dinamo helped them claim their 7th championship in 10 years. And an impressive international debut against Argentina last March convinced the then national team coach Zlatko Kranjčar to pick him in his squad for Germany 2006.
Of course, I was over the moon when I got the call-up from Kranjčar. Even though I spent most of the tournament on the bench, I was still able to watch Ronaldinho, Ronaldo and the other great players live in action. So it was an amazing experience for me. Everyone expected much more from us, as we were second favourites to qualify from the group behind Brazil. But unfortunately, we didn't manage to achieve this, and we ended up very disappointed.
Since then, he's been very much part of Slaven Bilic's plans in the new national team setup. Modric has been an ever-present for Croatia, who've recorded impressive wins over England and Israel in qualifying for Euro 2008. And at the halfway stage in Croatia's Prva Liga, Dinamo are in pole position to retain their title. Zagreb coach Branko Ivankovic.
The thing that pleases me most is that Dinamo have a number of players that can be considered among the best in Croatia. We have 3 standard bearers of the national team in the shape of Modric, Vedran Čorluka and Eduardo. Modric is a very mobile and creative player. He's very good at taking people on, and despite his lack of height, he has a great deal of potential. We consider him the engine of our team.
Striker Eduardo da Silva's formed an almost telepathic understanding with Modric, having played with him at Zapresic and for Croatia at youth and now senior level.
We've been playing together for a very long time. Off the pitch, Luka is an honest lad. A genuine good guy. I've known him ever since we played together for the national youth team. And now we're playing together at Dinamo. I think he's one of the best players in Croatia, and he's proving that to be the case. In my opinion, he could easily play for any of the top European clubs.
For the moment, though, Dinamo are keen to keep hold of their prized asset. Having failed to qualify for the group stages of the Champions League, Modric is a key part of the club's European ambitions for next season. Nevertheless, rumours abound that he'll be heading to the German Bundesliga in the summer, with Bayern Munich reportedly preparing a multi-million euro bid.
I'm under contract with Dinamo until 2014, and my plans are linked to them. And yes, I've heard the rumours. And of course I'm pleased. Who wouldn't be if such a big club showed an interest in them? But I'm not going to get carried away by it. I'm just going to concentrate on my own game and on trying to improve day by day. Of course, to do that, I'll have to continue working as hard as I can.
Not so long ago, it seemed Luka Modric had lost his way. How he's turned his fortunes around. Now he's spearheading what Croatia hopes is another golden era for its national team.